So, how we're gonna do reviews in this channel. First, I'll give my initial reaction just coming out the theater. Then I'll give my more relaxed, my more calm down reaction. Days after seeing the movie. So I figured I just want to lay out the format of these videos for the future. Also, unfortunately, the first reaction, which I have a first reaction with The Flash and Across the Spider-Verse, which that'll be coming out soon as well. The audio quality is not good. You can understand it, but it hurts me. It's not to the part it wants to be. But with that being said, with that all out the way, please enjoy my review. Please enjoy my thoughts. Tell me what you thought in the comments below, and let's get started with discussion.
All right, so I'm recording this in the car, so this may not sound like the best audio quality, but I just saw The Flash. Yo, that was a good movie. Like, man, where do I start? Okay, so I guess I'd say the pros are, the story is great. It's amazing. I kind of had the feel that this would feel like really clustered. Like this would be kind of like an Endgame, Infinity War, like a massive crossover type film, and that the Flash would get lost in this. But no, this is Barry Allen's story. This is the Flash's story. That part is great. So the story is great. The script I think is amazing. Also as well, I'm also I probably should say I'm saying this without a script, so that's why I'm humming and awing a lot. And I just saw I'm cycling through my thoughts. Another pro about this movie also is the action. Like, dude, just the fast-paced action scenes are great and just really well thought out, man. Especially that opening scene too. Like, that was quite the rush. Ezra Miller, no matter what you feel about his personal life, I think actually playing Barry Allen, he did a great job. He actually plays him in kind of a different way than I thought he would. I kind of thought he would do Grant Gustin's kind of, happy nerdy guy kind of thing, but he's kind of like he has like this awkward kind of speech pattern. He has this he talks real fast. He kind of feels like a man who you feel like his powers reflect on his personality, like because he's always moving and thinking fast. Even when he's not being a superhero, he has that he has a feeling to him, like he's kind of almost talking and moving in slow motion a little bit. So that's not a good way of putting that, but like I said, these are just initial reactions. I think I'll have better, well-worded thoughts in the rest of the review. But so yeah, Ursula Miller, the cat dude. I forget the girl who played Supergirl. I think her name is like Sasha or something like that. But she was badass, dude. Like the way she played Supergirl, man. Give us that movie right now. Give us a solo movie. Run it. Run it over right now, James Gunn, bro. If there are gonna be more movies, if the rest of the DC universe, the new DC universe is like this, I think it's in good hands because, dude, this is such a great movie. Some of the cons. Well, before I get to the cons, let's say one thing that's like kind of in between for me. The CGI. I think some people complained about it because how people on Twitter they post out of context screenshots and people complain, but the CGI actually isn't a problem in this movie, at least to me. If you'll notice when the Flash is running, I think everything kind of has this like doughy, almost distorted kind of look to it. Now, some people say that's a bad cover up for the CGI being not good, but I think that's probably an art choice, because let's face it, when you're running that fast, I'm sure everything's not going to look quite right. Let's see. So I guess the cons here. Thinking of the cons, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but whenever I've just seen a movie, like it's easier for me to think about what was good with it when I just saw it rather than what's bad with it. Maybe it's recency bias. But anyways, I think cons. There were a few like green screen shots that looked kind of strange. And let's see. Really, yeah. Really, most of the cons ever nitpicks. This movie was great. I mean, I think in the first few scenes of the movie, the suit didn't look that good, but in the second half, it looked way better. But yeah, overall, The Flash, I think it's a great movie. If you have the time, you should definitely go see it. It's another multiversal classic. It's weird, multiverse movies are becoming like a genre on their own, I guess, But I can't just say the CGI. What else did I not like about this movie? I don't know. It's a waste of time being negative. Another big pro I thought of as well. if you look at the marketing for this movie, it's like half of the posters for this movie are big screens of Batman related things with the Flash and tiny words. So you might think that like Batman takes up too much screen time, but no, honestly, actually, I think Batman's screen time is perfect. You know, he is clearly a side character in this story. I mean, like I said in the beginning, this is Barry Allen's story, man. But yeah, those are just I think those are pretty much all my thoughts for my first reaction. I think I'll have some just better worded thoughts. Once once we get to the editing process of this video. But yeah, overall, love the movie. You should go see it. You should see this. Um, and yeah, let's see. Also, I apologize for the other big video coming up. It's probably taking me a while to actually write the script and get uploaded, but I'm not gonna rush. I'm not gonna rush this joint. This next video I have, it's about very special episodes. I'm cooking some fire here, y'all. But yeah, let's see. I think the next movie review, hopefully, it'll probably be Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, because that looks amazing too. But yeah, I'm done rambling on. Go see The Flash. Those are my final thoughts. Thank you and good night.
All right, y'all. So I think I've come down from moviegoers high. um, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these reviews in the future, my initial reaction is gonna be super excited because I just love the comic book genre, man. And what I love about The Flash in particular is that, well, I kind of also have this same reaction for Across the Spider-Verse, but we'll get to that later. But The Flash, it is a comic book movie it's not a shame that it's from a comic book. I mean, it looks very vibrant, it's very strange, it's bizarre. It has a great look to it and a great attitude to it, you know? Also, another pro I didn't mention before during my initial reaction, one of the good pros about this movie, they've learned from the MCU a bit in the fact that, you know, they let the comedic moments play out, but they also let the dramatic moments play out. They do that pretty well here. And I think again, James Gunn's that's probably his influence a little bit, learning from people's complaints about the MCU. That's a good part. I guess another con of this movie would be, I kind of wish we got to learn more about the Flash's side characters. I wish they had more time. Sorry if that's a bit spoilery for some of y'all, but you know, characters like I guess the love interest. I can't think of her name right now, and I should know that name because I love the Flash. I watch this TV show all the time. But anyways, I feel like just the love interest and his best friends in the movie didn't get nearly enough time as they should have. But at the same time, you got to balance, you know, those regular human characters with this whole multiversal plot. So I kind of get why they didn't have as much time. But yeah, I can't think of anything else that I missed in the initial review. Oh, also Sasha Calle, I can't wait for her. I think she is getting her own movie as well. Another Supergirl. I think it's Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. And man, I'm really excited for that movie now, you know? I mean, this is going to be great. Overall, I think it's a bright new day for DC movies. I will say this. Normally, I'm not the kind of person that cares that much about movie box offices, only like, I guess, a statistical kind of way. I care, but I don't. I don't know how to properly put that, but let me put it this way. If I saw in the news that a movie was a box office bomb, it wouldn't prevent me from seeing it, you know, because there are lots of reasons why movies bomb besides the quality, you know. And honestly, I feel like this movie may have that issue just because Ezra Miller, their whole reputation, it's going to be a very, very dark stain on the movie, which it really shouldn't be because in spite of everything they've done, I think the cast, the crew, everybody else did an amazing job with this film, and everybody involved in it should be proud of what they've done, man. So, I guess to wrap that up, my final thoughts on this movie, it's amazing. You should go see it. Give it a chance. I mean, I get it if you wanna if you're, I guess, boycotting Ezra Miller or whatever, but the way I say, hey, that man got paid a long time ago. Go ahead and see this movie, man. Treat yourself. All right. Nostalgia Man video is closing the doors. Later, y'all.